Here's some tips for new directors as you are looking towards next year, or maybe this is you had your first year, but this is your first summer between your 2 years. One thing that I do as soon as I start collecting applications for the year is I start making a list of my classes by age. So by birthdays only, I start making classes, and this allows me to see where I have space in my community. Since it's not just about the total number, right? Because you don't want to have a community full of 46-year-olds. You really only have space for maybe 8-ish 6-year-olds. So making a list of your classes by birthday and by tutor shows you how many classes you truly have based on how many tutors you have, maybe how many you need. Maybe you've got a whole class full of kids but no tutor for it. And so it really lays out where your needs are, how many total classes you're going to have, what your tutor needs are. You can start assigning tutors to their classes once you get this information. So this is one of the main things that I do starting in like February as I'm collecting applications, and I collect applications into a folder. I haven't really done much else with them at all, except for, for the new people, I'm inputting their birthdays into my little spreadsheet here for the classes, but otherwise I'm tucking that away until later in the summer. So truly depositing checks for application fees and making this class list so that I fully know my tutor needs and can recruit tutors is the main thing that I'm doing here in May. And then I usually take off pretty much all of June. I don't do much else at all with CC. And then around July 1st, I'm going back kind of full force, getting ready for the year, prepping science and art and just all the nitty gritty that goes into starting a community, which I will make more videos about come July. There are a few that I made from last year, but I will continue to try and think of things to share with you. But I wanted to show you that the spreadsheet is wonderful. I did not create it originally, but there's a bunch of tabs down here. Like I can keep track of the payments that people have made to me, and everybody's personal information is in there. And I've got all the different rosters, essentials and foundations. I've got a childcare list. I've got all kinds of different tabs in this spreadsheet. So I'll link that into my Google Drive, I guess, whatever, Google document that I share with you guys. So you can use this if you want. CC Connected offers, you can keep up with the money a little bit in there. But as those things change over the years, I don't know if you're like me, but I like the consistency of having a spreadsheet that's the same that I use every year. That's just like, I know how it works and it works for me. So I prefer that to letting CC decide how to manage or how to record the money. You should do what's best for you for sure. But if you're a spreadsheet person, or if you're a person who just wants to be able to tweak things so that you can see it exactly how you want, then consider creating your own spreadsheet or downloading mine, which came from someone else. It's gotten passed around for years, which is what we're here for, right? We're here to share and not reinvent the wheel. So I just wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of new directors especially are thinking like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? So I'm here to tell you, this is the minimum, and this is all that I do in this very early summer. It mega ramps up around July, but until then, this is pretty much what I'm doing. I'm making sure my classes are filled out with tutors. That shows me where I have space. So when I get an email like, do you have space for a 7 and an 8-year-old? I can look at my list and say no or yes or whatever. So it helps me answer those questions quickly and accurately so that I don't get myself into a bind. It works really well.